My best friend chose her nightclub boyfriend over me and said that I have the personality of a wallpaper. 3 months later, she was begging for my help. Me and Tara had been best friends since middle school. We did everything together for 15 years. Same college, same spring breaks, same Friday night tradition of movies and wine at my place. She was like a sister to me. Then she started dating this guy Blake, who worked at some nightclub downtown. Suddenly, Tara was too cool for everything we used to do. She'd show up to my apartment drunk at 2 a.m., expecting me to let her crash, then mock my pajamas for being childish. They had cartoon cats on them, but so what? She'd eat all my food and leave the mess, saying I was uptight for caring about dishes. When I planned her birthday dinner at her favorite restaurant, she showed up 2 hours late with Blake and his friends, then complained the whole time that the place was lame. She actually said I had no taste in front of everyone. Blake laughed and said at least I tried. I'd spent $300 on that dinner. She started calling me only when she needed things. Rides at 3 a.m. because she was too drunk to drive. Money for concert tickets she couldn't afford. Someone to watch her dog when she'd disappear for days. But when I needed her, she was always busy. When my dad had surgery, she texted saying hospitals depressed her. When I got promoted at work, she said corporate jobs were soul-crushing and changed the subject. The worst was my birthday. She promised we'd do our traditional movie marathon like always. I bought all her favorite snacks, cleaned my whole apartment, even got the special wine she liked. She never showed. Posted pictures from some pool party at Blake's instead. When I asked what happened, she said I needed to stop being so clingy and expecting her to be boring just because I was. Said maybe if I went out more, I'd understand that sitting at home watching movies wasn't living. Called me pathetic for still caring about traditions. After that, she'd only contact me to borrow things. My leather jacket for some event, my laptop when hers broke, my car when she needed to move. She'd return everything damaged or late or not at all. When I asked for my jacket back after 2 months, she said I was being materialistic and should learn to share. She'd gotten wine on it and tried to hide the stain with a safety pin. Then she started bringing Blake around just to mock me. They'd show up uninvited and make fun of my book collection, my cooking, my clothes. Blake would ask why I didn't have a boyfriend, and Tara would say it was because I dressed like a librarian and had the personality of wallpaper. They'd laugh like it was the funniest thing ever. When I told her that hurt, she said I needed to develop thicker skin and stop being so sensitive. One night, she called crying, saying Blake had cheated. I let her come over even though I was done with her drama. She cried for hours about how she'd given up everything for him, how she'd lost herself trying to be cool enough. I made her tea and listened like I always did. The next morning, she was back with Blake and told everyone I was jealous and had tried to break them up, said I couldn't handle her being happy. Our mutual friends started avoiding me. 6 months later, Blake dumped her for some bartender. Tara lost the apartment they'd shared, lost the friend group that was really his, lost the lifestyle she'd been living off his money. She showed up at my door with boxes, assuming she could move in. When I said no, she called me heartless, said real friends help each other. I reminded her she'd said we weren't really friends anymore, just people with shared history. She pretended not to remember saying that. She moved back with her parents and got a job at a department store. Started reaching out constantly, wanting to restart our traditions, sending me memes about best friends, asking to hang out every weekend. I never responded. Then last month, she applied for a position at my company. Same department I manage. Put me down as a reference without asking. HR called me, and I was honest. Full story on channel. Link below.